Two well-known monuments, Stonehenge and the Easter Island Moai, have stirred up several debates about their structures being uncommon and too impossible for their time. Were these monuments entirely man-made by our ancient ancestors, or were they constructed by something otherworldly? These ancient sites are located on opposite sides of the equator, Stonehenge on Salisbury Plain of Wiltshire, England, and the Moai on the remote island Rapa Nui near the coast of Chile. Eric von Däniken, the forefather of the ancient aliens theory, said these monuments were tied to alien authority and beyond early human comprehension. Some archaeologists and astronomers agree with this theory and have carried von Däniken's idea into further research. So can we prove that aliens built Stonehenge and the Moai as observatories of our Earth's solstices? Von Däniken observed the construction of Stonehenge and the Moai, questioning if the artists of our great past truly had the means to carry these stones over grand distances. Over 50 years later, ufologist Malcolm Blackwood noted that Stonehenge's sourcing stones tipped the scales at an average of 25 tons, with the largest reaching 50 or even 70 tons. That is the weight of multiple adult elephants, or a healthy chunk of a blue whale. The Moai of Easter Island were said to have weighed a max of 165 tons and ranging between 15 and 70 feet tall. As carrying these stones was no small feat to handle, Blackwood argues the apparent mismatch between the known technological level and the monumental achievement screams for an external influence. While it is unlikely that these sites were built only for expanding alien civilization, there must be a more specific purpose. Since aliens are known to be curious about Earth, Stonehenge and the Moai must represent their earliest forms of observatories massed as monolithic and Neolithic structures. British astronomer Sir Norman Lockyer describes Stonehenge as a solstitial temple, a temple to make observations of the length of the year by observing the sunrise on its longest day. British archaeologist R.J.C. Atkinson noted the site's deliberately chosen latitudes allowed the sun and the moon to rise and set at near right angles, outlining an unusually precise rectangular layout. On the other side of the globe, Norwegian archaeologists Heyerdahl and Ferdinand noted that ancient Easter Island society possessed an advanced system of solar observation, an observatory consisting of sunstones that cast a shadow across the depressions during the solstices and equinoxes. Altogether, research suggests that such advancements were uncommon for their time and required knowledge beyond early human capacity. Some argue that there is no commonality between the two. Stonehenge and Easter Island are too far away from each other to have any correlation. Even though Stonehenge and the Moai lie on opposite sides of the equator, their global placement is no coincidence. If aliens can monitor our lunar and solar events, then their strategic arrangement must also allow them to fully manipulate the world's solstices that depend on it. British researcher Michael Goff proposed that Stonehenge functioned as a highly sophisticated perpetual calendar and sundial, capable of tracking not just the year, but the time of the day. The key, he says, lies in the reconstructing of the original 30 sarsen pillars and lintels, forming the basis of the calendar system. A Canberra study further confirms that the core of the year is represented by the sarsen circle. Similarly, the Moai on Easter Island were intended to face the direction of the rising sun on the date of the winter solstice.